By order of His Royal Highness, King Anduin Wrynn, all able-bodied citizens of the Alliance are to report to Recruiter Burns in Stormwind Harbor. Recent attacks by the Horde on our trade ships must be met with swift and just force. Stormwind Harbor can be found in the northwest region of Stormwind City. For the glory and honor of the Alliance. Fight on, brother.
Must not give up.
Greetings, hero of Azeroth. We of the Earthen Ring know you by name. Your exploits and accomplishments are many. Azeroth already stands in your debt. And yet again, she is in need of her heroes. I am but a messenger. A powerful presence seeks audience with you. Peer into the waters of Farseeing and behold the dilemma of our world.
Lock to it.
Citizen of Azeroth, behold. Our world groans in agony, besieged by an adversary of unspeakable power. As her lands break and crumble, the fractures that divide her people must be mended, for neither side can overcome this threat alone. Join me. Cast aside your prejudices. Together, we must heal Azeroth's wounds, and those of her people.
We survive.
Now that your eyes have seen the truth, where will you choose to serve?
Go on then, light. Must remember the light.
Light be with you.
All of our warships are off fighting the Horde. You'll have to take the mercenary ship.
Light bless you.
Citizen, as you may have heard, the Horde's attacking just offshore. The fighting's been fierce and relentless. We need every able body out there repelling the enemy. Report to the northernmost dock at once for transport to the battle. Oh, and our official warships are a bit late in their scheduled return. Don't worry though, we've commissioned mercenary vessels to serve in the meantime. Hurry along now. Stormwind needs you.
Be careful. Speak with me. Keep a peaceful mind.
Not exactly the battle you had anticipated, I'll wager, but a battle nonetheless, as you shall soon see.
Find your center.
Welcome to the Briny Cutter. I am Erunak, the last surviving passenger of this once proud vessel. I'm afraid your travails have only just begun. The Naga have been attacking here relentlessly. You're not equipped to be of much help down here yet, but I can remedy that. Just outside this ship live a special breed of starfish. Bring me some of them along with a conch shell. I'll prepare an enchantment that should help to increase your chances of survival.
Do not let the darkness triumph. The elements listen.
It is good to see that you're still alive, hero. Have you found the items I require?
Maintain focus.
Here you are, hero. With this, you should find maneuvering in the sea to be nearly effortless. Now we must get to work. There's much to be done in little time.
Keep a peaceful mind.
You are now able to move about this realm more freely, and without fear of drowning. This is where our work begins. First, you have many allies nearby who are drowning as we speak. As I saved you, you must save them. I have enchanted the shell you brought me. Use it to rescue your friends. Hurry now.
Find your center. Yes. Maintain focus.
While you were away, I was able to revive some of the fallen soldiers. We'll need every hand if we are to survive here.
Do not let the darkness triumph.
You have done well, but there is much more to do, and I grow weary. I have expended a great deal of energy, sending a distress message to Earthen Ring leadership, pleading for their help. I must rest if I am to be of further use to us here. Speak to the leader of the men you've saved, and do what you can to help them prepare for battle. The Naga are scouring the waters for us. It is but a matter of time before they return, and they will surely come in even greater force.
Find your center.
Go with honor, friend. Need help?
I hear you, hero. I understand the urgency, but these men are in no condition to fight.
For the Alliance. Light bless you.
So many good men have been lost today. Without you, that number would be even higher. You have our gratitude. If what the shaman says is true, then there is no time to spare. The Naga are scouring these waters looking for survivors. We are not yet ready to fight. You must buy us time to make preparations. Find the Naga that hunt us and delay their efforts.
For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
I'll need your help if I am to get these men ready for battle. Any decent leader knows that his men travel and fight on their stomachs. No food, no victory. These soldiers are weak from their recent ordeal. They'll need sustenance if they're to put up any kind of fight when the need arises. Speaking of traveling on stomachs, I've seen several crabs out there on the seafloor.
Be careful. Light bless you. well met. Go with honor, friend.
Let's hope your efforts prove to be enough of a diversion.
Be careful.
Were you able to find anything for my men and I to eat? Hero?
For the Alliance.
This should help relieve our exhaustion. Again, we thank you.
Be careful. Light bless you. What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
As we struggled not to drown, my men and I were forced to abandon our weapons and much of our armor. Erunak says to expect a major attack from the Naga soon, and I'm inclined to believe him. If we're going to stand a chance, we'll need your help to recover our lost armaments. They should be lying on the seafloor near our shipwrecks. Hurry, we're defenseless here.
Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
You've done us a great service, so I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The men you've saved today aren't your everyday Stormwind troops. We belong to a special detachment of elite soldiers, here not only with the Horde, but to investigate the massive geological disturbances from the nearby seafloor. I tell you this because our top secret equipment lies in the bottom of some of our wrecked ships here. That gear must be retrieved.
For the Alliance. Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Have you recovered our gear, Hero?
Light bless you.
Well done, Hero. Thanks to you, my men will be ready to confront the enemy when they attack.
Go with honor, friend.
Were you able to secure that equipment, Hero?
Be careful.
Everything here seems to be in working order.
Light bless you.
We're as ready as we'll ever be. No sense waiting around for the Naga to find us. I'll address the men, then we'll meet the enemy on our own terms and let fate decide the outcome.
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
No time to address the troops now. Just as well, they know what must be done. This is it. This is where we make our stand. We must defend this ship to our last breath, and make these Cretans think twice before approaching it again. May our blades strike fear in their hearts.
Hello, friend.
The Earthen Ring has received my distress message and sent help. Just in time, it would seem. Hopefully more can be sent soon. We are but few against a great many.
Maintain focus. Yes?
You wish to speak?
Greetings, friend. It is good to see that you survived your battle in one piece, while Runak tries to scry a place of safety for us all. I shall assist you in securing a less strenuous means of transport. I have prepared this bait stick to use near a sea turtle. It is crude, but it should serve to bring one under your control. Once you've become comfortable with the animal, simply guide it back here to me.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Please, you must help me. I've barely managed to survive, what with Naga, sharks, and that horrible monster that attacked our ship. I can see a cave that might be safe, but I don't dare try to make it unless I know there's air inside. Can you make sure it's okay?
How are you?
I cannot thank you enough, hero. I just hope this whole nightmare has a happy ending.
See you later.
Now that you've brought me to safety, I'm afraid I must impose upon your kindness just a bit further. The captain of our ship, Zamir, is still out there. Mac, too. I'm sure they made it to the seafloor, but beyond that, I didn't see what became of them. I simply couldn't get by in a place like this without their help. I lost sight of them in a clump of kelp west of where you found me. Please, hurry. They couldn't have gotten far.
Safe travels. I'm out of range.
Eels are among the creepiest of Azeroth's creatures. Sure, there are those who pretend that they don't mind them and others who actually claim to favor them. They are lying. Truth be told, no one likes eels. Eels don't even like eels. Azeroth would be a better place if no one ever had to envision an eel slithering out from the murky depths and biting them in the face.
Good day to you. See you around.
Where would we be without you, hero? I don't want to even imagine.
Have a good one. Safe travels.
What have you got there, hero?
See you around.
Why, hero, what a surprise. If anyone ever calls your character into question, you be sure to send them my way. I'll tell anyone who'll listen that in my moment of need, you gave me a case of crabs.
Have a good one. See you later.
Let's just get it out in the open. I'm no stranger to love. Over the years, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that love's tangible treasures last longer than the flames of passion. I've managed to collect my fair share of these gifts, gemstones, rings, necklaces, and the like, and I carry them with me wherever I go. At least I used to. When I was swept from the ship, my valuables were scattered across the sea. Help me recover them, and I promise to make it worth your trouble.
Safe travels. See you later.
It could be days before we're ready to make our way to the surface, and to be honest, I'm already beginning to get hungry. I hate to be picky, but when it comes to seafood, I'm afraid there are very few things I can stomach. If you come across any lobster types, I would happily pay you what coin I have with me for their tails.
See you around.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Mac's still out of it, and I fear we may lose him if I can't get this fire started. With the wood being soaked, we'll need something special to get it going. There's an abandoned camp nearby with a barrel of explosives in it. There's no way I can recover it on my own. Would you mind holding it back for us? For Mac?
For the Alliance.
Eels are among the creepiest of Azeroth's creatures. Sure, there are those who pretend that they don't mind them and others who actually claim to favor them. They are lying. Truth be told, no one likes eels. Eels don't even like eels. Azeroth would be a better place if no one ever had to envision an eel slithering out from the murky depths and biting them.
Hello. Have a good one.
Well, hero, were you able to recover my valuables?
See you around.
Oh, you found them. Found. I was sure they were lost forever. Here you are, hero. I hope this is ample payment.
Safe travels.
Oh, please tell me you were able to find me some food, hero.
Have a good one.
Oh my, that's some of the biggest, juiciest tail I've ever seen.
See you later. See you around.
Greetings. See you later.
Did you get the explosives from the camp, hero?
Be careful.
Outstanding. Let's see if this does the trick. Stand back, hero.
See you around.
Hey there.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's snakes. Any kind of snake doesn't matter. While I was out searching for salvage, I saw a nest of sea serpents surrounding the nearby wreckage. I simply can't relax knowing that those awful creatures could slither up in here at any moment. Please, do something about them.
See you later.
What can I do for you?
How am I feeling, you ask? Well, after being yanked from the deck of our ship by a giant sea monster and then left to drown in the sea, not so good. My nerves are getting the best of me, to be honest. If you could, up some of the supplies that sure to be floating around the nearby wrecks, I could likely whip up something that'll the edge off.
See you later. Good day to you.
So, I've been thinking, if someone's out of their mind guano crazy, do they know it? Case in point, I could have swore that I'd collected a barrel of gunpowder from the cannonballs around here, but it's nowhere to be found. I distinctly remember lifting the cannonballs from them gilblins just west of here. Maybe they're right. Maybe I really have lost it.
Safe travels. Hello.
Were you able to grab some supplies, hero?
Have a good one.
I trust we both know what's been going on inside these crates. That's right. Fermentation. Here you are. My personal secret recipe. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
See you around.
You need something?
Well, that's a load off my mind. Thank you again, hero.
Safe travels.
The note in this bottle is soaked through, but still legible. In it, the author claims to have escaped from some sort of undersea Naga prison. He is clearly in fear for his life, and you can't help but wonder if it might be one of your recently abducted shipmates. At a loss as to how to locate the escapee, you determine to share the find with Aranak.
What brings you here?
How unfortunate. Well, all things considered, it is good to see that you made it back unharmed.
Winds be at your back.
If you are going to be making it anywhere in this kelp forest, we need to get you a reliable mount. I think I've come up with a better plan than the sea turtle, and it's not far. Tee off a lure at the rope just west of us, and then mount the seahorse that it will attract. Be warned, you may need to work hard to break the beast.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Speak with me.
If he still lives, I may be able to locate this poor soul.
Do not let the darkness
I believe I've located the author of your note. Friend, it would seem that he is in desperate need of attention if he is to survive. I shall attune one of my scrying orbs, that you might see him for yourself.
keep a peaceful mind.
How may I aid you?
Amazing. You look exhausted. She must have really made you work for it. Life should be a lot easier down here going forward with a mount that's swift at your beckoning. Congratulations, hero.
Ancestors watch over you.
Hello, friend.
We must make haste. As you can surely see, his time is not long.
Do not let the darkness
Hurry. Make your way to that cavern at once. We shall go behind you to ensure that you are not followed.
maintain focus.
How are you?
You want nothing to do with me, hero. I'm a touch screwy.
See you later.
My gunpowder. You found it. I'm not crazy after all.
Safe travels.
So, seeing as you've been so kind to me, I'm inclined to let you in on a special secret. I found the biggest shiny of all. No more than 50 steps from where we're standing. Only one thing stands between you, me and great fortune, and his name is Nors. Don't fret now. I've got a plan. Nors loves his grubs. So I've loaded one up with that gunpowder, so as to make like a trap of sorts. You see? Just set it floating up in the reef. Once the shark is dead, we're rich.
See you around.
Amazing. You watch the great white beast swim off into the depths and wonder to yourself if anything could ever take him down. That's one tough shark. You determined that it, in everyone's best interest, to try and distract Bud, and hope his attention never to Nors and this skeletal reef. Perhaps the truth of the beast will prove captivating enough.
Hey there.
What you got there, pal?
Have a good one.
What? Nors ain't dead. This kinda takes the quick out of my get-rich-quick scheme. Them giant shark teeth are nice and all, but we can't stop till that shiny is ours.
Safe travels.
If old Nors had heels, he'd be on them right now. Fortunately for you, I think like a shark. Nors is mad as all get out, and we're gonna use that to our advantage. Here, I found this chain while out treasure hunting. Use it to tie off to that harpoon gun. When Nors sees you, he'll be consumed with rage. That's when we strike. You try to finish him off, and I'll sneak in there and grab the shiny. Hurry, before he grows them teeth back.
See you later. Need something?
This really ain't as bad as it looks.
See you later.
Nors is down. That's good news. Touching is Garsh's treasure. Makes everyone who touches it a skeleton. That's bad news. These cursed pirates say the Gilblin King has the secret to remove the hex. That's good news. I can't step foot outside the reef, or I'll be cursed forever. That's bad news.
Have a good one. Good day to you.
So, hero, you gonna remove this curse or what?
See you later.
This is it. How is this gonna remove? Wait a minute.
Safe travels.
This is no magic solution to my curse. It's just a hammer. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. There's no way I'm gonna use this to break my shiny. Not after all I've gone through to get it.
Bud pauses in thought for a moment.
But that means I'm stuck down here for eternity. I had just learned to sail, you know. Oh, I can't decide. Here, you take the hammer, and I'll just set the shiny down and look the other way.
See you around.
I cannot use that item yet.
You need something?
Oh, what might have been.
Have a good one.
Well met.
A hero? Here, I must be mad.
Light bless you.
Certainly.
The elements listen. Keep a peaceful mind.
This soldier was near death, but I fear we do not have the time to await his full recovery. He has information we desperately need to know. Be patient with him, but keep him talking until we've learned all that we can. With luck, we might discover just what we're up against.
Find your center. Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
Hello, friend. Do not let the darkness triumph.
Well, it's not encouraging, but it's something.
Maintain focus.
Our time here draws to a close. I must somehow follow the trail of these Naga captives if we are to discover their purposes in this region. But before I move on, I would see the destruction of this operation, never mind their numbers. I have a plan that has the potential to even the odds. Outside this cave, famished great sharks, displaced by these Naga, seek food. In their weakened state, they will be susceptible to suggestion. Use this orb to subdue them, then direct them against our enemy.
Find your center.
It is too far away.
Yes. Keep a peaceful mind.
It is as it should be. Now the way's clear to deal these Naga a crippling blow.
Do not let the darkness triumph.
I've been expecting.
I simply cannot bear the thought of so many others like this soldier. Imprisoned, surrounded by Naga. Something must be done to rescue them. Try this. Use it on the prison cells to make them buoyant. If we can get them to the surface, at least they stand a chance at being rescued.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Need help?
What is this? There's great pain growing from deep in my bowels. I think, they must have poisoned me. They fed us strangely glowing seaweed that they grow around their stronghold. I think these cramps will worsen if I don't get more soon. Please, try to find me some.
Be careful.
How are ya?
Oh, fare the love of. I know our survivor friend here means well, but the lad's been severely traumatized. There'll only be one way to deal with these accursed beasts, and that be a fine dwarven axe buried hilt deep in the noggin. Pile up enough of their corpses and they'll think twice before fiddling with your tasty bits. Mark me words, laddie. Them buggers don't like the sight of their own blood any more than you or I. Now get out there and give them what for.
Watch your back.
The waters surrounding the holding pens are red with the blood of the Naga. Benda would be proud.
Arunak's image penetrates your mind.
You have done well, but more remains to be done before moving on from this place. Let us be sure that we leave it in disarray. Find the one who leads these Naga and repay him for his misdeeds.
Naga weapons. As you cast your vision on the Naga holding pens, you see dozens of similar stacks of tridents positioned strategically. Destroying their weapons could only hamper whatever wicked designs they are carrying out in this region. you're confident that your assault on the Naga armaments has made an impact on their effectiveness.
The elements listen.
It is good that this operation has been undone. Soon I must move on.
Maintain focus.
We will need to press deeper into Vash'jir. If we want to uncover what the Naga are doing here, go to the lightless reaches. The giant chasm bordering the Kelp'thar forest to the west. If you look across it, you should see a cluster of plant life surrounding the entrance to Damplight Chamber. Once inside the cave, it's a bit of a ride up until you surface. But I have friends there that should you a warm welcome.
Find your center.
King's honor, friend.
Were you able to find me any of their seaweed, hero?
For the Alliance.
Yes, this is the stuff. Maybe I can gradually eat less of it and avoid that side effect. Thank you, hero.
Be careful.
The winds guide you.
Let us hope for the safety of those released prisoners. In return for your noble efforts, please accept this gift.
Ancestors watch over you.